Good morning. Happy Saturday to you. My name's Evan Smith. I'm the pastor at Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today for your daily video devotional. Today, our lesson is wrapping up our look through the book of 1 John, and we're looking specifically in the 4th chapter at verses 18 and 19. Listen now to God's word. John says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear. For fear has to do with punishment. And whoever fears has not reached perfection in love. We love because he first loved us." There are some folks I've known whose faith journey seems to be defined a lot by fear. Fear of letting God down, fear of anxiety of everything going on around them, whatever else it is. And it can be hard to let go of those fears. I mean, when you're afraid, if someone's like, "Don't be afraid," it's like, oh, okay, that's helpful. Yeah, I'm not afraid because you told me not to be. So I get the difficulty of saying that perfect love casts out fear. But maybe when we're struck by fear, the thing to do is to remind ourselves of why it is we can have peace, why it is we can know this perfect love, and it's because God first loved us. See, a fear a lot of times has to do with, especially in love, with this concern about rejection, or a concern about not measuring up, or a concern of not being good enough. As if we think, you know what, if this person really knew who I was, they wouldn't accept me. We see that in human relationships a lot. As people put forward their absolute best face, and actually, maybe we don't truly let our hair down all the way until we're married. And now it's like, well, you're stuck with me. So now you can see these are really all my warts. This is really who I am. And we do that because we have this fear of being rejected. But John wants us to know that when it comes to God, we don't have to have that fear. Why? Because God first loved us. Meaning God saw us, God knows us, and He loved us before we loved Him. And because of that, we don't have to be afraid. We don't have to fear rejection from God. And we don't have to fear that we're not going to live up to His standards. Because we're never going to be perfect. We're never going to be holy. But thanks to the gift of God's grace through Jesus Christ, He has chosen us. He has called us by name and He's marked us as His own. So don't be afraid. But know that if your heart longs for God, it's because God's first longed for you, and God has planted that desire for Himself within you. So trust that, follow that, and don't give in to fear. And that is your word for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button, maybe even share it on your own page. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and goodbye.